Those who dare to fail miserably can achieve greatly. These words rightly invoke the core foundations of the hit History Channel show Ancient Aliens. And as the great Brooke Tamlin once said, I love Lamp. I too love Ancient Aliens. Alright, so Ancient Aliens is a show on the History Channel that aired all the way back March 8th, 2009. And they're still running today. Now, I used to watch this back when I was a kid. Go over to my grandparents' house, turn on cable, go on the History Channel, just watching who knows what. I usually watch like SpongeBob and stuff. And then I got into like the History Channel, and Ancient Aliens is on like all the time. So I'm over here, I don't know, like 6 years old maybe, just watching uh the History Channel, and they're talking about like aliens building pyramids, and I'm over here just dumbfounded. I'm like, they didn't teach me this in school. What? And they just do random things, and now recently they've been going on all over this Hollow Earth stuff, and it wild, just wild things going on over on the History Channel. But I deeply love this show. It is a special place in my heart because of just the lunacy of the show. It's just insane. This show is just insanity. And I believe that every person who has not watched the show is missing out dearly. And this show is the greatest of all time. No show can get to where this show has. It has everything. It has everything anybody could want. It's got aliens. It's got ancient beings like giants and stuff. It's got treasure. It's got hollow earth. There's people inside the earth. There's lizard people. They're turning the frogs gay. I did say at the beginning of this video that this would be a complete rambling rant on this show. There is no cohesion in my speaking of this, and neither is this show. So I'm going through the wiki page for this show, and I come across the name of one of the episodes. This is one of the later seasons. It's called The Science Wars. Ancient Aliens. What is this? What could this be about? Like there's some of the later ones that I'm just like, what where are we? What are we getting at here? And then a lot of them are pretty tame. It makes sense of what they're talking about. They're usually talking about like obviously ancient society, like the Egyptians, the like Mesopotamians, Romans, Greeks, whatever. And then there's just some that's like, what are you talking about? Another thing I'd like to add in this video is while researching Ancient Aliens and all the things I wanted to talk about in here, I found out about Alien Con, which lasted back from 2016 to 2018. There's apparently a bunch of footage of the conventions hosted from 2016 to 2017 that appeared in the show seasons 11, 12, and 13. And there's some highlights from the 2018 Baltimore Alien Con, which were featured in season 14. So that is something I was not aware of before making this video. So there you go. So trying to find any episode to talk about for this video is next to impossible. There was one I saw. It was called the Forbidden Bible. It is about the book of Enoch and how he got like lifted to heaven, and it was supposed to like tie in like aliens. So this episode starts off. The hype with it is insane. But it starts off and like going over the history, getting up to who Enoch is, and if you don't know, he's within the Bible. He's actually like decanonized in a lot of Christian circles. I and not very. I'm very religiously inept, so I will not comment too much on it because I'm an idiot. But he basically gets like transported up into heaven by angels, and they say in the episode, it's like, yeah, he was basically on a spaceship or like an alien spaceship, like a UFO, and it's the funniest thing ever because like they don't say anything about it. They're just like, yep, this is what happened. You want evidence in the house of ancient aliens? You want evidence? The E word? What are you, an idiot? Another part in in this episode is that they tie Enoch's like abduction kind of thing to other like events around like in other cultures. Like in Greece, they had this guy get lifted up into heaven per se by Zeus's eagle, and they just tie a bunch of stuff and like this was real. This is a real thing that happened. And it's like there's you see all this other stuff that happened. Boom, this is what happened. And it's just it's the thing the show does. Is just they throw everything at you all at once. And you're like, wow, this sure is something. So that's pretty much all I wanted to touch on for this video. I had no plan at all going into this. Like I had the idea and it's like, oh, I want to make a video just to make a video to talk about something. And then I like was thinking like, well, I really think Ancient Aliens is funny, and that'd be a funny thing to make. So I just did that, and I didn't realize how hard it was gonna be to actually like find one episode to talk about. So that's why I just like briefly talked about the what I forgot the name of it already. The Forbidden Bible. I thought that episode was pretty interesting. But I do suggest the show for anyone that's not like super. You can't. The thing about the show is you can't take it seriously to watch it. You have to just be like, yeah, that's pretty funny. That makes sense. To like enjoy it. Because if you take everything seriously, you're gonna be like, come on, man, are you guys idiots? And yeah, I don't really know what else I'm gonna do with this channel. It's probably just gonna be stuff like this, or stuff where I just talk about stories of things that have happened to me. Mostly stuff like that. I've edited this video so much. I'm hoping the rest of the editing goes well for future me. So yeah. Uh, I'm running out of things to talk about. Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed it, I don't know who's gonna. For whatever unfortunate soul stumbles upon this channel, welcome. Uh, welcome to everybody that is to whoever sees this. I don't know. This I suck at making videos, so this is the only one I've ever spent more than 30 minutes on. So yeah. If you guys enjoyed that, then woohoo! Your attention spans are as broken as mine. But yeah, that's all I got for this, and I'll see you guys some other time.